almost like a prototype, I would say. This is the police command base, and I'm going to show you through Brickable, which has a bigger photo and nicer photo. Police command base is looking something like this. And classic. I'm always going for the classic, for the childhood memory and all that stuff. This was released in 1986, which is about like 30, almost like, is that 25 or 15, 35? Is it? I can't calculate. 14 and 21 is like 35, 30 freaking 5 years. 35 years old. 35 years old. And this should be, the base plate should be 35 years old, and it looks really bad quality too. Yeah. Anyways, this is exclusive to this set only. And for me, if I want to build this police station, I would need about 34 more parts, like window 1x4x5, black window, black door, and some technic parts with the groove and red parts like that. Except for all the miscellaneous parts. I think I already collected some of these parts as well. Somewhere along the way, I still haven't registered my recent latest purchases to the fullest yet, but yeah, I definitely remember getting those pattern of the old minifigure torso black at the police with the badge, and I think I already have this guy as well. So the only, hard to get, the most important part that are really essential, crucial part would be this base plate. It would have been. Now I'm going to get it. I think but I'm just trying to be careful, err on the side of making a mistake. If I delete this from the Bricklink wanted list, I have a zinks about it. Like, I kind of have a bad feeling if I just delete it, the transition might be failed. That anyway, yeah, I paid the money and I'm waiting for the seller to process with it for the courier and express or whatever. So let me continue on with the conversation right here. This is for the police station. I mean, seriously, how many of you guys have this police station which is about like 35 years old? I'm always going for the classic, and this is going to complete, help tremendously for me to complete this. I got a couple of these motorcycle as well from the Bricklink, and I remember. So I'm one big step closer to completing this set. So this is it. And as soon as I saw this, this is it. I definitely have to buy this. And I also wanted those two other base plates, which are also in my wanted list. Taking this opportunity, let's just have a quick look at my Bricklink wanted list. It has all the list of sets, which is about like how many? 740 sets that are still needing more parts, like 10, 7, 4 slots, and let me go all the way to the bottom. Is going to be the default wanted list, which I made extra list for the special parts that I really want. So I still need all those parts like these and these platforms, and yeah, this base plate right here that goes into the in my wanted list. This is registered with the 2 is required for the default wanted list, and Victory Lap Raceway I need 2. So yeah, I'm gonna need that, and I need this one as well, light gray 1, and this one is gonna go into the police command base. I have neatly registered all the things I wanted so bad. So this is my Bricklink wanted list. That's it right there. And I still need all the extra pieces like this, which are kind of funky, old, and hard to be seen these days. And it has page 2 pages of all the. I still want this part, the mega block, and this is for the guarded in. Some panel pieces like this for the airport and Paradisa. all those special and interesting parts I want. Staircase and all that. Some cylinder, half, bucket, keeper bed. Yeah, I still have many more parts that I need. And let's go back to the conversation right here. So, like she said, I have three more. So you have three more, including the Lego bulk parts that I've seen from your photo. She said, yeah, I mentioned that it looks a bit different from what I really wanted. And she says, yeah, it is different. And I don't know how much it weighs. And right in the conversation, she kind of mentioned something else like, I'm getting lots of calls and deleted the posting because I'm getting lots of calls. So that kind of makes sense that, she's like justifying and making an explanation why she had to delete the posting because she's getting lots of phone calls in the night. And it is just, she just mentioned that it is just one full bag, didn't really bother to put it on the scale and weigh how much it weighs, and no information like how much it's going to be. And I've made the decision I'm going to buy it, so like how much is the total going to be. So the original bulk parts were posted at $20, and the three base plates, including all that, I'm going to give it to you, including shipping, $30. That's what her suggestion, her offer, $30 for everything. So including that, $20 for the Lego parts, and like all three base plates are gonna be like $5 or $6, and the courier fee is gonna be about like $4. So like combining them all together, it's gonna be $30. So $30. Actually, this is like 30,000 Korean won, which is like 27 dollars, which is, I still consider it to be quite cheap, considering how old these parts are. Where is it? Especially this one is really old, 1989. This is almost like 1980s stuff, late 80s. This is almost classic 1986. This is the oldest one, 1986, 1988, 1989. Oh my god, the seller is keeping all those monuments of funky antique vintage stuff for like 35 years now. So like I mostly try purchasing from ajumas, like housewives, those people who have kids who don't know much about the value, or they don't really care about the originality or how long it has been, the antique or the vintage value. They don't really care. They just want to get rid of it. Even though their kids like opposed to it. So like those people would sell it quite cheap, and are mostly, I'm looking for this kind of seller, and this was the seller. I think it was pretty much. I had this feeling that it was a housewife for someone, because like these days lots of expert, or like guys like who knows very well about the value of all the Lego, all the vintage Lego. They sell it, starting to sell quite expensively and all that. So they kind of organize and pack it and make a real expensive product about it. So I refuse to buy it from them. But this is like, once I receive it, although I have to go through sorting the fake and genuine parts, and I really have to, try really hard and spend some time and energy to washing them and making it clean. I still prefer purchasing from people like this. So, $30. So, like, I'm going to remit this money if you give me the account number. So, before I show you any further private information, I'm just going to stop it here, the conversation. So leave your address, and I remitted the money, and she replied that she's going to uh, um, process it for the delivery right after she finished her, at the end of the day when she finished her work or something. So that was about the transaction, and I'm looking very much forward to it. Unfortunately, I cannot show you the original posting photo, but it was just a black bag about like about this size, a regular black bag, and a little bit of opening, and inside of it I could see lots of panel blue and trans red panel pieces like these. That's all I saw from there, and I could really tell that it was a funky old style Lego parts. So let me just wrap it up right here about my latest what's been going on with me, and I'm just gonna do something about the boxes right there. I really have to do something about it. Okay, I'm gonna think about what I'm going to do about it. I'll see you at the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, now let's get back to my veranda. Right now the current status of my veranda is the I found out that the box on the bottom right there, which includes lots of books, paperback books, are busted. The box itself is busted, and it's making a slope. It's increasing, like, since it is making slope this way. All these boxes are forwarding, trying to slide down this way. So I'm thinking that what I can do is like maybe take all the boxes out from the top. One, two. This is like first floor, second floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 piles of boxes. 7th floor. Take all the boxes out and put that box in the front way backward, upside, not the upside down, but this way, that way, so I can make the slope facing that way to the opposite side. So hopefully, the next time I pile up the boxes are forwarding that way. So that's an idea. And let's just move over to my other room to find out how the other piles of boxes are doing. And this is another veranda in the other room, and this is all the other boxes. Still another piles of boxes and bags. Look what I found. This is a shopping bag, and the one on top is still good, and the one on the bottom is busted. After I attach that together with the sticky this the scotch tape, but it's busted because of the pressure and all that, because there's a lot of many parts. And I just found a butterfly that's been flying around outside. I just noticed that, and I gotta do something about it, because the parts are falling down like this. It's the bag is open with this is the big airplane wing. I hope it is okay to keep it this way, but lots of parts are trying to fall down from the bag, so I need to do something, make an adjustment to this the ceiling of this. And also it's getting lots of sun from the heat, the light from it's getting lots of light from the window, so I gotta do something about it. Let's have a look outside the kind of a boring life. Room prisoner, as a room prisoner, just staying home all night, all day, every day. Let's just enjoy a little view outside the window from the veranda. Nice looking, lots of cars and apartments. Wow, lots of apartments. I didn't realize there's this many apartments standing straight up like that. There, it looks like right over the red. What kind of car is that? Converter or sedan? Looking like an interesting. There's looking like a party going on down there, and some domestic, and the people trying to the commerce, the commercial, the fishmonger. What do you say? The business traders trying to sell some kind of food items down there. Wow, it's creaking noise from the kid. So that's about it. A little view outside the window, and now what I'm gonna do is I gotta just get organized with all this stuff. Let me get some scotch tapes and scissors and do the fixing for the bag. Okay, I need a little bit of breaking time, and these are all the piles of boxes that I have moved from my veranda here, and now it looks a bit more clearer. I'm still not sure how to organize all the rest of the stuff after I'm done with it, but the first thing is that I have to put this change the direction of the box down there because it has slope forwarding this way, and I'm going to change it to forward to that way. I need to I need some time to catch up with my breath after moving all those boxes. Okay, back to work. Now I just moved the black bag into my room, and this is the box I received for free giveaway, although I had to pay about like $25 for the courier fee, but this is the box, and I'm quite concerned about what's inside the contents of this box. The base plate might have been crooked because of the pressure, which I'm going to find out pretty soon. Okay, so it's been like this way top. Oh, I need to clean the dirty stuff because of the box. Okay, so this has been the pressed a lot, so I'm going to open this up and find out if the base plate has been sitting this way or not, is what I'm going to find out. Oh no. Okay, this right over here has been very crumpled, and lots of pressure has been applied over this side, and the base plate was unfortunately in this side, so which I'm going to, oh no, that is my base plate. It's been curved. Okay, now I put the box flat, laid it on the ground, and open it up and find out. Let me put all those miscellaneous pieces back inside the box now. So this area has been quite okay. Fortunately, I pushed the base plate a little bit up that way, so it has not been the curvy area is not applied to the base plate that's been sitting inside, but it's not actually crooked. That's okay. Maybe I should just pull it out. Maybe it should not be in here. It's safe and sound, everybody. Safe and sound. The base plate is fine. So fortunately, the base plate is fine. I wonder if I should keep it this way for how long. Okay, let me show you. What I'm actually trying to do is I'm going to try to bury the base plate somewhere in the middle of the piles of the parts right here. After digging them out like this and making some space, I'm going to try to bury those plates right in the middle of it, so that, you know, any crooked, any pressure, hard pressure is not going to affect or deflect or make it curve or bend the base plate. So I'm trying to plant it right in the middle of the pieces. I cannot do it at the same simultaneously while holding the mobile phone and burying the base plate right in the middle of those bulk pieces. So I'm just going to. Okay, so there's still about like 2 or 3 inches of enough space. I kind of buried my base plate somewhere in the middle down there, along together with this base plate right here, and I'm going to cover it up with the rest of the pieces so that, you know, the hard pressure is not going to affect my base plate until I finish with the job. Okay, now let's have a look. maybe I should change the direction and put it upside down like this, vertically. I hope it kind of works, but this is what it looks like in my veranda right now. I have used my own discretion and thought of a way to maximize the usage of the leftover spaces around here, and I've did my best to fill up the empty gaps and spaces and try to pile them up with a space efficiency mindset in my mind. And this is what I did. I piled them up, 1 2 3 piles, kind of like this, on one side of the veranda, so I can more freely roam around. And this is the sweat from my arm that's been sticking into the glass. There's some noise out there. Let's have a look out on the view. Let's have a look outside. Who's been making noise out there? No idea, but okay. It's kind of like a dusk, what do you call it? Sunset moment of the day. In other words, this is like what they call end of the day. And this is almost like an end of the day, end of the work, hard work, like I did over here. Okay, before it gets too dangerous. And twilights, orange clouds and sunset, and this is what it looks like out here. And about what time is it now? It's almost like 6 now, 6 p.m. or okay, 6:30 p.m. now, and I'm getting back to take a shower and do my daily stuff after cleaning up the whole area around here. And at least I'm getting some more space in my veranda space out here, and all the boxes has been neatly piled up like that. And I wonder how long it's gonna take until the gap is going to spread again. Now it looks almost like an inch or 2 centimeter gap only in the crease, but sooner or later it's gonna spread again somehow. This is like, you know, happens all the time. This is life. So before it gets spread wide open too much, I would need to get organized with all the pieces that are in the procedure. There's still some more pieces that are waiting in here to get processed, and I need to hurry up and finish them up. And sooner or later I would have to reach my hand to all those boxes too, to start washing them and start more properly processing them. So that's about it. This is the video of the hard work that I've done today with Lego. I would call it logistics or storage, Lego storage work. And this is the end of the day, and having a look out on the window, and maybe I should have a little smoko. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.